Morning.
Thank you.
I start off with the Wall Street Journal, then I know what time you come on right at 6. So
You
I know
are
exactly
good.
what I have to do when I have to do it.
Yeah.
So for people who have not listened to you yet, what is your format?
Well, we are actually from 6 to 9 a.m. morning drive, and it's Monday through Friday on 100.5 FM. And we basically give you everything you need to know. We move it along. We've got news, we've got weather, we've got traffic, we have the hot topics. We interview our correspondents all around the world, our CBS News correspondents, which is really cool. We, do stuff on the Oscars and the Grammys, and then my co-host Carlos Diaz and I, we talk about the news, which is really cool. So we get to actually talk about the news in a way that, instead of just reporting it, we get to discuss it, and then we ask a lot of our listeners to, respond on Facebook and chime in, and then we get to see how everyone's feeling about things. And it's really cool. It's always fun to know that people are driving to work and listening to you, and then when they get there, they're going to talk about what you guys talked about, right?
Yeah. How would you describe Carlos? I always love the dynamic between co-hosts.
Yeah, he is great. You know what? We've only been working together, a few months now, but right away we hit it off. We have very similar personalities. We're both
be a good
fiery.
thing or bad thing.
Yeah. So it's really fun. It's interesting. He has a great extensive background. He worked for CNN. He worked for Extra, and so it's really cool because he kind of brings that national knowledge to the show. And then I've been in Vegas for such a long time, and I've worked around New York State, so we kind of both bring in different, different aspects and different views. We have opposing views, really strong opposing views sometimes. Sometimes we're right on target and right on the money, and we agree on everything. So
female male, which is good.
You live in a high-rise, which is still kind of a new lifestyle here in Southern Nevada.
It is. It's interesting. When I had to short sale my house, like everyone else, I moved to Veer. Here's some pictures from my high-rise. So these get a lot of, they get a lot of
sunsets, I'm sure.
You must have awesome parties on the balcony.
Oh yeah, the balcony parties are good. The wine is always flowing. But yeah, these are some of the pictures I take. That's when we had the fog. So I live at Turnberry, but I used to live at Veer, right on the Strip, for about a year and a half, 2 years. Moved to Turnberry, and you know what? It's cheaper than my mortgage. It's really safe. It's a great view. When things break, you call someone else, and it's just really great there. I love the people, and I love living off the Strip. There's so many people
driving in.
When you have
and
to
having that Strip traffic every day.
Well,
that most locals sort of avoid.
Right, but it's not that bad because I live just at Paradise, right near Sahara, so I can go and hop on the highway, or I can go down Paradise and go the back way. I know all the back routes, so you can just avoid it that way, and it's fine. I embrace the Strip. I love it. I do things on the Strip. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't ever go to the Strip," but I'm the one that goes. I'm all about it.
Well, a lot of locals don't like to get into taxi cabs either, but that's another starring platform for you.
Yes, it's interesting because I do shoots every now and then for this show called 24/7 TV. It runs at about 1,200 taxi cabs. It basically promotes the city. So that's always fun because it's a different kind of viewer. It's like the tourist. So I'll always get those messages from like people in college, like, "Hey, Dayna, did I just see you?" And
so you get to put your Twitter handle there to hey, communicate with me.
Yeah, and they'll write me on my Facebook or something because they're in visiting, and I didn't even know they're here. I'm like, "Yeah, and you never called me. Tell me you were here." So thanks.
Well, tell us about your favorite hot spots in town. Let's say for pools, for shopping. What do you like?
Well, I love the Wynn Pool. I love when people come to town and stay at the Wynn. I love it because I love to go to the Wynn Pool. I love the Barrymore. Have you guys ever been?
No.
It's a restaurant right there on Convention Center. It's great. It's inside the Royal Resort. It's not too expensive, but it's nice. It's got this amazing patio with like fire and couches, a great menu. It's a great hidden gem here in Las Vegas. I just don't think a lot of people know a lot about it.
There's so many. I mean, I've been here 2.5 years, and I feel like I haven't even touched elements of the Strip that I should have already.
Yeah, that's a great
spot. We're so happy that you're joining us today. Are
Happy
you ready
to
get into our trending topics?